Hi guys. Well, today's video is going to be a little different. Any of you who are on my email list know that today's video is not going to be about body image or health or dieting. Today's video is about a topic that's extremely close to my heart: workplace bullying. I honestly believe that workplace bullying is a different animal than the bullying that we see going on in schools. And I honestly believe that the way to combat this is not focusing so much on the bullies. Because I think sometimes even the bullies may not realize the impact that they're having on the person that they're targeting. I think it's important for us to be as kind as we possibly can. So often we will see something happen and do nothing, thinking that someone else will help or someone else will take care of the situation. And I think that's the wrong answer. I mean, I've been guilty too. It's common. You're busy. You've got other things going on. You don't think it's your place. And I'm hoping that we can start a conversation about how we need to be nicer to one another. And when someone's in pain, we need to talk to them and help them, even if it's in small ways. So, today's video is a little different because I'm about to give this speech to my Toastmasters club, actually in about an hour. So, I wanted to practice, and to practice, I am giving you my speech. So, without further ado, here is my speech. It is titled, Workplace Bullying, a Modern Fairy Tale. I'm going to tell you a story today. This is a very personal topic for me, and while this story could be about anyone, it is with sadness that I tell you it is about me. Unfortunately, bullying has become a topic that is getting more press. Workplace bullying is also becoming more and more common and has started to find its way into everyday conversation. Now, in order for a behavior to be considered bullying, it has to be an act that physically or mentally hurts or isolates another person, and it has to be a repeated pattern of behavior. I think the statistics will surprise you. The Canada Safety Council reports that in the workplace, 1 person in 6 has been bullied. And while workplace bullying can be hard to recognize, 1 in 5 has witnessed a coworker being bullied. 80% of targets are women. We have this picture in our heads that the bully is the menacing guy, demanding the fight after school by the bike racks. But the reality is, the bully could be your employee, your coworker, or even your boss. Once upon a not that long ago time, he confidently walks into his cubicle and hangs up his jacket. He saunters to the end of the short hallway to say good morning to the 2 group members who sit directly behind her. Her whole body tenses, and she drops her head just in case it happens again. He finishes, turns, and quickly walks past her without even a glance to say good morning to the 2 group members who sit in front of her. Her shoulders slump. What is so wrong with her that he will say good morning to every other group member except for her? And why does she let it bother her so much? Maybe it's because this morning ritual takes place every morning for the next 3 years. Workplace bullying can be hard to pinpoint because it's often psychological rather than physical. The bully can do things like attempting to isolate his or her targets from the rest of the group, like in this story. They could also downplay the work that the target is doing or make fun of a person's opinions. All of these things impact the target's psychological environment and will eventually get the target to lower their own self-esteem and worth. Once upon a not that long ago time. She smiles as she sees him walk across the floor to his new group. She's been asked by her manager to present a work project to the remaining group members. She stands in front of them, assertive, proud, her head held high. She can look each person at the table in the eye. As she continues talking, she begins to hear giggling and whispering from the end of the table. When she's done speaking, a group member challenges her. What is the point of this? This just seems pointless. She drops her head in embarrassment and shame and sits down before she can start to cry. The reasons people bully are varied, and the bully often targets a capable, dedicated person. This means that other picture you have in your head, that one of the wimpy, sad, downtrodden target, is just not true. The typical target is someone with confidence. The bully's behavior could be due to him or her wanting to further their own agenda or to boost their own self-confidence and worth. It's not uncommon for other employees to begin to notice the behavior of the bully and to start to encourage and sometimes even participate in it, like what happened in this story. Once upon a not that long ago time. The remaining group members have stopped talking to her now. Most days she can count on one hand the number of words spoken to her in an entire day. No one comes up just to chat anymore. And she's tired of taking the advice of her manager and trying to make the effort herself. Her entire self-worth has been shattered. And after 4 years, she is diagnosed with clinical depression and has to go on a stress leave.